Alrighty, how's it everybody? Celtic Link here. We are back for our Saturday. Well, it's Sunday now. We had to move it. Weekly live stream. In this stream, we're going to be taking down a Boston stages with some random teams. We got the randomizer set up like we do, but I also want to spend some time playing around with the STR LR Easy 8 cooler and the Tech LR Bird Coup. So we'll do a couple of runs with them as well, since we did miss out on them while we were out on vacation. That's right, we are back. We spent about a week in California, but we're back now and we are ready to go. How is it? Who do we have in the chat here? We got Blazer. How you doing, Blazer? We're doing good today. Hopefully you're doing well. Nell, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna go ahead. We'll kick things off here with a quick rando run, right? Let's see if the stream RNG can get us started good with a good run here. Let's see, let's head over to our Dokkan stats here and let's pull that up. There we go. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and set our first run for the day. All right, so we'll go 20, 25 plus. So, well, actually, no, that's not the leader. There we go. This is what I want. 220 plus all units. All right, let's make sure we click under leader skill, leader friends. All right, and then let's go ahead and let's spin all. Let's see what we get. So who are we running for our first one? Ooh, AGL Gogeta. Okay. Kid Goku. That's right, I forgot. We get some random stuff here. Okay, it really just not going to give us anything worthwhile to work with here. Oh my goodness. Okay, what is this? Okay, there's got to be a way to fix this. What if we just do this? All right, let's clear all. There's no way I'm running that team here. There we go. Okay, this might be something we can actually work with here. 2022 plus. That way we don't get those randos in there. There we go. Okay, this might be doable. I love how it keeps tricking us with like cooler showing up in there. Okay, here we go. Now this is something we might be able to do with. All right, good. All right, and then let's spin the event. Let's see, what event are we getting? Perfect cooperation team battle. Okay, stage 1, Little Fighters of Hope. Okay, this we can work with. We can work with this. Okay, all right. Okay, so let's go build that team here. Let's head on over back to our game here. Let's pull up the Union Master here. Or not Union Master, the team battle. Let's see. I see we got a few more dropping into chat. Let's see. We got Roberto here. All right. How you doing? Blazer, you twisted your ankle. Oof, that's tough, man. Sorry to hear that. Roberto, we do have Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Yes, we do. All right, so where's that event? Here it is. Perfect cooperation team. Can we even run this in the perfect cooperation team battle? Don't you have to run? No, that's Union Master where you have to run the specific teams, right? So Little Fighters of Hope. That's this one, stage 7. Okay, so let's do this. All right. So let's build a team here. So looking at this, let's see. I remember this one actually being kind of challenging if I remember correctly. All right, so we're running movie bosses / movie heroes, and it didn't even give us the decency to give us like Bird Cooler or something. All right, and let's go bosses and then heroes. There we go. All right. Forgot partial match there. All right, so where is he? Tech. Let's go. Fizz Goku is in here. Now, this is going to be interesting because we have God Goku's not going to have his full passive up, but let's see what happens. Let's just see how this goes. All right, wrong Vegeta. What happened? Let's movie heroes. There we go. All right, where's that Vegeta at? There he is. All right, so we got the Vegeta. We got the Int Trio, Hirudegarn. Let's go STR. Okay. Really now? Okay. All right, so I suppose this is a bit of a challenge here. Oh, I see what happened. It didn't... Okay. Who's supposed to be the friend lead here? I guess it's supposed to be... Okay, something's not right here. I think Hirudegarn was meant to be the other Golden Frieza here. Okay. Yeah, because that doesn't make sense. So we're gonna drop him for Int LR Bojack. Here we go. Okay, so we got the team here. Yeah, I guess I didn't spend the second lead there. All right, so we got a team we can... Well, I don't know if we can work with this team, but we're gonna try. We can use items here. Most of our characters are on Movie Heroes, so we'll bring the Movie Heroes support memory, and let's do this. First challenge of the run. I can't make any promises on this one. Alrighty. This might actually be kind of difficult. I actually do remember this being a little bit challenging here. Alrighty, chat. So, what are we thinking with the challenges here? You think this is a good way to get started? Do you guys have any challenges in mind that you wanted to throw our way during this stream? I'm open to taking suggestions. Okay, so let's actually keep him here. Oof. Okay, at least we get a nice little heal here. It's just like everything bombs? Is that what's going on here? Oof. Okay, we do get the dodge. Good job, God Goku. Good job. Still pumping out that 20 million despite the fact that we don't have the full passive up. Because he needs full super class. You're only allowed like one extreme class unit on a team with him. What the fuck? All right, there we go. Okay, not a bad start. Is there a second phase to this? I actually don't remember. Let's actually pull it up. Because there's not a second phase. I'm just going to burn the Frieza right now. But I think there is, right? And the Gotenks can, like... He has, like, crit or something, doesn't he? Oh my goodness, it's been so long since I've done this stage. Let's see, let's pull it up here. I think there is a second phase. It's been a minute. Oh yeah, there is, yeah. And it's that Gotenks that can, like, super crit your butt. Okay. All right. Okay, so maybe we don't burn that just yet. What if we do this? Okay. At least the bombs aren't doing that much. That's nice. We're not doing a whole lot of damage to him, though. I am noticing that. Alrighty. Okay. Oh wait, we don't even have enough characters for their full passive either. Oh, they really just said, "Nah, you're screwed on this one." Randomizer gave us at least they didn't give us something like Red Zone Broly or something like it did the last time. Yep, that sounds about right. Should have expected that. Okay, well, let's try that again. Shall we? Really? Are you gonna make me rebuild the team? Okay, let's use this one set up here so I don't have to do it all over again. All right, let's go tech. All right, let's do that. Let's do Fizz. Not LR. Regular. Okay, where is he at? Fizz got Goku. Let's see, the Int LR. These guys need Super Saiyans, right? I don't even think we can meet their condition. Activates entrance 2 or more Super Saiyan or movie heroes. Okay, no, actually, we're good. Okay, so actually, no, we're good. We can meet their conditions. Who are the other characters? Int LR Bojack. STR Free Turles. And who was the other one here? Int Vegeta. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually swap off the free character here, and I'm going to swap in Birdcoo. I did say I wanted to try him out. So at least our challenge here is that Bojack is on the team. All right, so that'll be our challenge. Or actually, you know what? No, let's do that. Okay. We'll allow Birdcoo, but we'll swap the Int Trio for... Where is it? And we'll keep that STR guy on, right? So now it's at least a little challenging. All right, let's do it.
All right, let's do this.
Excellent. Okay. Terrible starting rotation. Like literally the worst.
All right, let's do this.
I'd say that's better, but let's see. It might not be. All right, and then who's God Goku's coming in, isn't he? All right, let's pop that. Maybe we can make this work here. All right. We get Bojack here. It's quite the interesting choice they decided to go with for this team. Hopefully next round they give us something a little bit better to work with here. It's not a whole lot of attacks here to really take advantage of Frieza though, so I don't anticipate this doing a whole lot of damage. But at least it protects the rotation. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Okay, couple supers. We let Birdcoo do some damage on the next turn. Okay, this might work out. This might still work out. I don't know if we can get through the next rotation, though. We'll see. All right, let's do that. We're not going to put Vegeta in the third slot. We'll put him in the second slot here, so that way we can get this Frieza onto the other rotation. That I think is the play here. All right, nice. We get a nice little bit of tanking there from Birdcoo. And we proc the additional super. Nice. Now, had that have been a crit, I think we would have been a lot closer to taking out Goten here. But honestly, it's kind of good if we don't. Yeah, actually, it's really good if we don't. Hopefully Golden Frieza doesn't do that much. I don't think he's going to do a health bar. Yeah, not with 8 million there. He's not going to do a health bar's worth of damage, which means we might be in a good spot here. Oh, but that's right. He could potentially do 3 supers here. Oh, no. We're... Okay. Okay. Slow it down a bit. Slow it down a bit. There we go. All right, we're good. So now we just let God Goku do the attack in slot 1, and this rotation is protected. It is going to be a little challenging, though, because we're going to need those orbs. There we go. 8 orbs. That'll do the trick. All right, let's do that. And let's do that. Now, hopefully this gets us through. Oh, perfect. He does live. Okay. Said not to dodge the super, though, because God forbid a dodge unit actually dodge. Yeah, that sounds about right. We had the win condition. We had the win condition, but the game was like, nah, bro. Dodging is for losers. Okay, hang on. Let's go refill our support memories here. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, what's this? We got news? What is the news? Regarding adjustments to certain enemy names and categories. Alright, enemies, Lud and Lud Pan. Okay, characters will be adjusted to Lud, and characters will be added to... Oh, cool. He's going to get on... Oh, this update came... Oh, this was already on JP. Okay, I remember this. Okay, cool. Alright, well, alright, let's go ahead and head back over to the mission here. Let's do this once more. We can do this. I know we can. I believe in us.
All right, let's do this.
Hi, Mimi. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. We got a little bit of a challenge run here that we can't seem to catch a break on. Yeah, okay, seriously. Yeah, I want him out of here. Okay, let's do that. I doubt we're gonna live this, but let's see what happens. Yeah, I don't want to burn the active for Frieza here, especially with the attack placement that we've got. And now we dodge. Okay, so we gotta pray we can live a singular normal here. What do we think, chat? You think we're living here? I don't think we're living here. I think we're getting blasted into oblivion. Can this free-to-play unit live a singular normal? Oh, he can. Oh my goodness, he can. No way. Oh my goodness. No way. Okay. Okay, that actually puts us in a really good position then. Ah, dang it, Bird Coup. Frickin' bombs. Set off the Bird Coup too early. Alright, well, at least we got the coolest revive in the game now.
Everyone, it's all because of me.
There we go. Alrighty. A little bit early, but that's okay. Alrighty, so let's do this. Let's swap into Gogeta here. There we go. Okay. I think we got a good setup now. Oh, look at that. Okay, Gogeta might just solo this, actually. Oh, yeah. Gogeta's going to solo. Nice. There we go. We got our win condition. Okay, so now the second phase, I'm a little worried about here. Alright, but I do think, can we use his active? Because I think, oh, we can. Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and do this number. Oof, not doing a whole lot of damage there. Alright, but I do think we have our path to victory here. Let's see how much damage Gogeta does. I think it's going to depend on how much damage Gogeta does. $47 mil on the full passive here. Although we're not really linked. We have like no links active. Oh, wow, we're not doing a whole lot of damage there. Oh, man. There we go. Okay. Oh, okay. We might be able to do this. Oh, man. I love that animation skip. That's actually helping a lot. There we go. Okay, we did a decent chunk there. We did a decent chunk. We might actually be able to pull this off. We might actually be able to pull this off. Okay. All right, Bird Coup, I am going to need you to pull a crit out of your butt here. And we do get the crit. Nice. We're going to get that additional super. We do get the additional super. Okay. I think we would have been a much better position here if we actually didn't revive last turn. But you know what? We'll take this. Okay. Good. Alrighty. Okay, once again. Alright, let's pop his active once again. See, now this is the part that's killing me is... I think it would be better for us to keep that, but... Yeah, I think this is what we're going to have to do. There we go. Unfortunately, I do think this is our path to victory. Because if If he gets touched, we're dead. But this might do the trick. And plus, God Goku going in slot 3 does add support here. We might be able to do this. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, we are cutting it close. And all because Birdku propped his revive too early. Actually, I don't think that would have made majorly a difference. Oh. Okay, it's going to depend on orbs on the next turn. If we can get the orbs for Gogeta and we have a decent attack placement, I think we're going to be okay. Because we are really close here. Okay. Oh, you might have just saved us, Vegeta. All right. Does he need to be in a slot for his passive? All right. High chance of 80 enemies attack. Changes rainbow when the character is the first attacker. Oh, that's why we got those. Second or third attacker, high chance. Movie heroes or movie bosses. Damage reduction 30%. 3 or more movie heroes. Okay, so all right. It actually doesn't matter. So, okay, that might be better. All right, this is it. Do or die. We finish it here or we lose. This is it. Last chance to victory. 45 mil. Oh, we ain't doing it. We're dead. We are dead. D-E-D, dead. You know, I should have used that Bulma item. I should have. Yep. Unless somehow that Turles can live a normal here, which I doubt, especially because I think this dude crits. I think we just lost. We were so close. Oh, bro, and it's the super, too. Overkill much. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I should have used the Bulma item. Oh, boy. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, I see. We will use the item this time on the active skill turns. All right. That was tough, but I think I think now we know it is doable, which is a good thing. Okay, who's coming on over here? Oh, the other Frieza, huh? Okay. So what if we do that? That, and then we send the other Frieza off since... Yeah, okay. Let's try that. Wrong Turles there, Mimi. That is a free-to-play Turles. He ain't eating nothing. Okay. We have type advantage here. Can we live? Can Bojack live here? Oh, okay. Not bad. All right. Good. This also means we won't proc Birdku's revive early. Also a plus. There we go. All right, and then now he swaps into Goten. All right, so let's see here. Let's take that. Let's do that. Oh, and we do still manage to get our 6 orbs with God Goku. Perfect. Okay, we might have this rotation. We might have this. All right, so like I said, I do think, based on the damage we were dealing, I do think we will end up having to use the Bulma item on the next one. Oh, actually, you know what would have been better in the case of Gogeta? We should have brought the Takoyaki. That actually would have been better. Whatever. It is what it is. We've already started. I think Takoyaki would have been better in that case. It is what it is, though. We'll make do. Alright, God Goku, you go do your thing, man. In the 3rd slot. There we go. Get another one. Now, I don't think... There we go. Okay, I will take all these extra supers, though. They are very helpful. I don't think we can proc the Frieza, though. I don't think we can swap him out of Gogeta on the one that's coming in, can we? Alright, so now we swap back into Trunks. Can we swap? If we can swap, this is game over. No, we can't. Okay, I had a feeling we weren't going to be able to swap. Okay, let's just do that number. Let's grab that with the Vegeta, and we'll send off... There we go, the Bojack. Okay, Taiga, how you doing? Vacation was great. We had a great time in San Francisco. It was pretty awesome. Very cold. Was not prepared for that. There we go. Okay, we might actually have this. Okay. All right, now can Birdcoo hit the revive this turn? Because if he can hit the revive this turn... See, that's what I didn't want. This is really going to mess things up. Okay. So we're going to have to do this. Yeah, okay, this is the play. So, right, so we save the active skill for next turn. Yeah. Oh yeah, Tiger, it was huge, right? Like over here, it's been like 92, 95 degrees on most days, but over there it was like 50 to 60 degrees on average, which was freezing for me. There we go. Okay. So we did about a bar's worth of health there. Okay, I do hate that we had to do this with Birdcoo, but I do think it is the only choice we have, really. Alrighty, excellent. So I do think we got to pop the actives this turn. So let's go ahead and let's do the Bulma item here so we can get the added attack boost. And then let's use the active for this one because I don't think we're coming back to the next one. Like, the next rotation, we either kill with Gogeta or we lose. So that's why we're going to go ahead and burn this one. All right. Who's he linked better with? Vegeta. Okay. But we do get the added support from having God Goku in slot 3. Let's try this. There we go. All right, and we dodged the super. Very nice. Okay, 68 million. I feel like that's still not enough. I think we should have went with the takoyaki. All right, we'll try this. If we lose here, we will try this again with the takoyaki item. But I don't know. It looks like we're doing some decent damage here. Combined with what God Goku's going to do. Alright, this guy's not doing a whole lot, though. Yeah, Taiga, that's exactly what I was thinking. God Goku support's probably going to be more beneficial. There we go. Okay, the type advantage here I think is going to help a lot. Ugh, crit would have been nice. Oh, God, that's right. We only got 3 orbs. Oh, yeah, we're dead. This is over. Actually, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Alrighty, let's try that again.
All right, let's get this started.
I'm stupid. We might actually be able to do this. We might actually have this. We might actually have this. We might be able to save the turn. I forgot we could use Frieza's side. We might be able to save the turn. I don't think we're going to do all that much damage here. But we might actually be able to save this turn. I don't think Frieza can do a whole lot here. Gotenks doesn't attack that much. This is an interesting choice for a challenge. You wouldn't think that these non-red zone stages, these non-Supreme Magnificent Battles stages could be as hard as they are, but I think it's kind of interesting here. Okay, here we go. It's kind of interesting how challenging this actually is. 60 mil. It's not the best, but it works. There we go. We get an additional super. Alrighty, so how do we do this? I think if we do this, we're going to get a greater amount. There we go, 9. Okay, there we go. This might be the trick. Okay, come on. We are this close. I can feel it. I can feel it. We got this. We got this. Okay, crits are good. Crits are very helpful here. Oh, shit. No, it's still not enough damage. It's still not enough damage. Hey, what's up, Aniket? Glad you were able to join us. We are torturing ourselves here with the most ridiculous challenge run. All right, this is our last shot here. It's still active. That's what I thought. Okay. There we go. 8. I don't know if this is going to be enough, but it's not like we have a better choice. This is it. It was a randomizer challenge, Aniket, and it gave us this team and this stage. No, still not enough damage. Oh my goodness. Why is he so freaking tanky? We are chucking out 60 million. Wow. I forgot what even fills his gauge. I think we're going to explode here. We're dead. Yep. All right. Okay. So lesson learned. Let's grab the takoyaki so we can prioritize Gogeta's active. Let's see here. Yeah, I think that's what we got to do.
All right, let's do this.
Okay. All right. Well, at least we got a workable starting rotation here. And let's grab that with the Turles. A little bit more damage than I'd like to take, but at least this way we can set up God Goku here. And then next rotation should be fine. Have Aniket, have I 100% Twilight Princess? Yes, I did on the original GameCube. I never had it on the Wii. I only had it on GameCube. Oh, that's not true. I did have it on the Wii U. I am pretty sure I 100%ed it on the Wii U too when it came out for that. Because I got the special Wolf Link amiibo, which unlocked that special dungeon. All right, here we go. You know, I totally forget what fills the gauge for the Gotenks 2. I think it's rainbow orbs, it looked like, right? All right, thank you, Vegeta, for getting rid of all of those orbs. That is helpful. Because at least now we can safely grab everything here. What's up, Fabiano? How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Oh yeah, Aniket, I couldn't help you there. I didn't play it with the Wiimote. The only time I ever played it was with a GameCube controller or the Wii U controller. Sorry, man. All right, so now into the tough phase. Lucky us, we can kick some of these guys off here. Even better luck if we can snag a super first. Yeah. Oh, nope, there it goes. Okay. Can we live this? Okay, he lives. But do we live the normal with Bojack? That is the question. Do we live the normal with Bojack? No, we do not. That answers that question. All right, Fabiano, no problem at all. We're glad to have you here. Oh, it's the int orbs collected. All right, that's right. Thank you for that, Taiga. I knew it was something. It's been so long since I've done this stage, I couldn't remember. And since we've been grabbing Gogeta, we're not getting int orbs. Honestly, it's all right that he doesn't dodge, right? Because then now we get Berku's revive, you know? Alrighty. Okay, so now the trick. Okay. So let's pop Gogeta's active. Right? And then now we use the Takoyaki. Alright, and now we get our tech orbs. So now we're going to get that giant bonus for that. Let's grab that. Okay, here we go. Okay, this might do the trick. There we go. Dude, this guy is so tanky. This is ridiculous. Okay, but that did work. That did work. And then on the next turn, we have the revive buff for Goku. We might be okay here. We might be okay. There we go. Yeah, so putting God Goku in slot 3, even though less links, I do think is more beneficial because, yeah, we're going to get that support here. Okay, come on, God Goku. Bust out a crit for me, please. The more damage we can get on Gotenks here, the more likely it is we can kill on the next turn. Or just don't do anything. Alrighty. There we go. Alright, so we're post-revive Birdcoo here, so let's do that. That way we can grab those ant orbs. Okay, let's do the Gogeta active. And let's use our second Takoyaki. And we got this. It's game over, dude. This should do the trick. That'd be cool, Mimi, if they would give us like a blue Gogeta with some sort of superclass domain. That'd be nice. It feels like they're afraid to do domains for superclass. Like what? The last superclass domain we got was Future Gohan, wasn't it? Like we almost never get superclass domain buffs. Oh no, that's not true. Tech UI exists. I always forget about him. There we go. 130 this time. Much better. There we go. But is it enough? I feel like he's getting more and more tanky the more these turns go on. Yeah, Anakid, I caught myself. Tech UI. Oh, yeah. Like, come on, man. Like, how are we barely scratching him here with 100 mil attack stats? This is ridiculous. Even with the Takoyaki, it wasn't enough. Like, literally how? What is going on here? We are literally so close. Why are we doing so little damage? How did we miss one dodge there? All right, have I watched Jujutsu Kaisen? No, I have not. I've seen like the first episode. There we go. Okay, you want to dodge another one? Yes. Okay, we might actually got this. We might actually got this. All right, and then let's put him here. Let's grab that. There we go. Okay, we got this, right? 90% dodge before attacking? We can't possibly fail the 10%, right? I just had to say something. We just failed 90% with a near guaranteed win condition right there. 90% chance to dodge. There is no way that just happened. That is wild. 90% chance to dodge before attacking. That was my head hitting the desk. Oh my goodness. I just had to say something, right, Taiga? That's oh my goodness. All right. Well, let's move on. I don't want to spend the whole stream, so that's a loss. We're gonna chalk that up as a loss. But let's go ahead and let's go back to our roulette and let's do a new one. Okay, let's clear it. Where is our scene here? Here it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's spin the wheel here for the next. Oh, really? This is what we're doing. We're going with Cell's team, huh? Okay. 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 This game really hates me. Like, these roulettes are crazy. Okay. Like, what do we even do with this team? What fight would we even considerably take on here? Maybe a 2022 fight, I guess? Let's see what it gives us. Okay, that's fair. We might actually be able to do that. We might actually be able to do that. Oh my goodness. Wild. Okay. All right, let's flip back over to our game here. What is this team that we are about to run here? Oh my goodness. Okay, we might actually be able to do the Fighting Legend Frieza, though. We might actually be able to pull that off. Okay. Aniket saying spin it again. Wow. Okay. You know, I actually do want to see if this team could even do Fighting Legend Frieza. I actually want to see that. I actually want to see if we could do Fighting Legend Frieza here. All right, so what is that? That's basically it went all it went Androids tournament participants, didn't it? All right, so let's go. Or no, it's Worldwide Chaos tournament participants, right? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. They're all androids. Androids tournament participants. Okay. Jesus. Let's see. All right, so STR cell. Oh boy. Okay. Int Buhan, where's he at? There he is. It's Worldwide Chaos. Okay, I did need to go here. Worldwide Chaos. Okay, and then we need AGL. Android 18. And then everybody else is tournament participants. All right, so we need int for Hercule, because why the heck not? And then we need tech for the 17 here. And then LR for Ribrianne. All right. This is going to be something. Okay. Let's grab a Whis, I guess. And then, yeah, maybe we bring Whis and Bulma here, so that way we can have some turn protection and some extra offense. And then, I guess, what do we even give for support, though? World Tournament. Need tournament. Is there a tournament participant support memory? I don't think there is there? Oh, but there's Worldwide Chaos, which would help Cell and Boo out. Okay, that might be the play. All right. That's for 4 turns. Okay. Let's do this one. All right, that might be the trick. Okay. So, this is what we're going with, chat. Wild game. This roulette has been mean to us today. All right, let's check in with the chat here, though. What do we got here? Mimi, will we summon on Cell Max? Well, of course, I got to do my 55% showcase at the very least. But I do not recommend other people summon. It is a double rates, mind you. But honestly, I mean, the way I would phrase it here is if you don't have Tech Metal Cooler, then Cell Max is a good summon, because then you have the characters to run the WWC LRs. But if you do have Metal Cooler, then probably not a good idea to summon for Cell Max. But yeah. Oh, that's true. The moon. I forgot about that some more memory. This one here could work. That would cover everybody, wouldn't it? All allies 22%. Oh, but it's only for 2 turns. Okay. Yeah, so I do think this is probably where we're going to best roll with here. Seriously, Ichigo, like, you show up and it gives us the worst possible outcome. I mean, I'm not going to say it's your fault, but, I mean, somebody's got to take the fall. Alright, let's grab that with Buhan. Grab that with Ribian. And send off you. Okay, alright. We might be able to do this. We might be able to do this. maybe. I don't know. I'm a little scared, to be honest. Like, obviously, I'm not worried about these phases, but beyond this, that's where things get a little tricky here. But actually, I'm pulling up his event right now so I can see his stats. Yeah. Okay. Let's grab that with this cell. I guess we'll take that with 18. I mean, I kind of just need her to not explode on impact here, like literally. Taiga, that's fair. You know what? That's absolutely fair to get Bird Coup. That is absolutely fair. I would not blame anybody summoning to get Bird Coup. Alrighty. Yeah, they are very low stats. That is true, Ichigo. Yeah. So I mean, realistically, we just need to be able to coin Gomer. Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's going to be on the banner, to be honest. It would be really strange for him to be on the Carnival banner. Because I'm pretty sure it's a double rates banner, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna just be Bird Coup, Metal Cooler, Gohan and Trunks are gonna be on the banner, and then obviously the new Cell Max. I mean, Mimi, that's pretty smart with what's it called on the way, GDC only a month out. It's probably pretty smart to skip anyways. Let's grab that, and then let's send off 18 here. There we go. Nice. We get that dodge with the... Ooh, okay. Yeah, so as we can see here, it's getting a little tougher to take down the phases. I do think we need to force the revive on one of these cells, but I don't know how we're going to do that. Yeah, Ichigo, that's true. That's always true for the December Carnival. They always do that. Oh, shoot. Android 18 actually going to live the turn. Alrighty. Okay, I need him to supercell. And actually, you know, his super's not even that strong. I'm pretty sure non-revived cell lives this post-super. His super's not even that strong. Yeah, okay. Jeez. We actually might not be able to proc the revive here. Yeah. Well, at least we got Big Bad Bosses active. That's a bonus. Good job, Buhan. All right. What are the chances he supers in slot 1? Pretty high, right? Yep, there it is. Okay, but the question is this enough to kill Cell? It's not. It's not even close. But it is enough to probably kill one of these other characters. Right, I'm not worried about them hitting Cell hard. I'm worried about them hitting someone like 18 or Ribrianne hard. Actually, this came out around the time of Ribrianne. Ribrianne might be fine. But like, yeah, 18, or she would be who I'm worried about. Or Hercule. Alright, so I don't think we're getting this revive, by the way. So we may as well just proc the Cell active then for the added bonus. And heck, seeing how this plays out, we may as well have just used... We should have just used Ribrianne's active. Yeah, Ribrianne I wasn't too worried about. Android 18 has me worried, though. Well, actually, didn't she easy... Oh, but we don't have a 17, right? I was going to say, but she did easy A during the year that this event came out. So actually, she might be all right, too. All right. Let's roll with that. There we go. Okay. All right, yeah, we got this, because Buhan's just going to crap on him. Okay, well, at least it gave us a workable challenge this time, compared to the last one. There we go. Hooray! We actually did it. We actually did it. All right, that's much better than the last run, that's for sure. Alrighty. And hilariously enough, that's the fastest we've ever done this event. That is so funny. That is actually hilarious. Alrighty. Okay, so let's do another random challenge, and then we'll open it up to community challenges, right? For, let's see, you guys can throw a couple my way that you guys want us to do. So let's do another rando challenge. Yeah, okay. So let's flip over here to the... There we go. All right, and let's spin them. What are we running here? Okay, AGL Gogeta, that's cool. We can work with that. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. What is this team? Okay, I'm going to re-roll Nappa because he's not going to work on this setup. And the Piccolo. No, no, I am not letting you stay on the team. No, not again. Okay, this game just hates me. Okay, all right. Let's see. Let's roll the event. Birth of the Shadow Dragons, Omega Shenron. Okay. Okay, let's get rid of you because we have no tournament. We don't have no Universal Survival Saga, so we're gonna get rid of you. All right, so I think we can pull this off. I think we can pull this off. What do you think, chat? Can we do this? Can we do this, chat? What do we think? You think we can do this? I think we can do this. I might be overestimating our abilities here, but I think we can do this. Birth of the Shadow Dragons, Omega Shenron. Yeah, AJL Gogeta, hard carry. Hard carry. Alright, so what do we got? We got Successors. We got Pure Saiyans. And we got Fused Fighters. Alright. So we got AGL Gogeta. Where are you at, bum? Okay, we got STR Goku. Where even is that Goku? This guy. Is he gonna work? Don't we need like space traveling warriors or something? Yeah, okay. We're gonna swap him out because we're not gonna be able to activate his passive because there's no other space travel. Oh, wait, no, yeah, there is. They gave us Fizz Bardock. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Is it per? Do we need more? Attack it in the same turn. Okay. No, it's just attack it in the same turn. So Fizz Bardock. There you are. Oh, STR. Oh, why did we do that? Pure Sans Fused Fighter. Successors. Okay, I don't know why I did that. So we need STR. We need this. Where is he at? The Broly. We need Int Vegeta, huh? Did he have any conditions to his passive? We'll pull him up in a sec. Where is he? There he is. I don't think he did. I think he just shows up, right? Android's enemy performs critically. Okay, then we're not worried about that. That's not going to affect us. Alright. I feel like we're missing someone here. Tech Vegito. And not the cool one. Not the good one. Where is he at? There he is. Okay, and then let's see, what items can we bring? I guess we'll stick with the Whis. And then I think what might be useful for this one is the Bulma support memory. This one might actually be helpful. Pure Saiyans, Earthlings, starting from the 4th turn. Yeah, okay, we might want to take this one. There we go. All right, I think this is our ticket. So what do you think, chat? You think we can do this? I wasn't sure we could do the other one, and we managed to pull it off. All right, let's do it.
All right, let's do this.
Okay. So hopefully Gogeta can live a normal here. We can't. Oh, we can. Okay, good. I was gonna say we can't dodge. That's what I was thinking too, Ichigo. I was thinking we're gonna need a bigger damage character because I think with the Whis defensively we should be able to defensively we should be fine. Offensively is where I'm concerned. Anarchy, yes, Int, Revive, Gohan, and Trunks will be on the banner. That is for sure. Because this is their return slot, the Part 2 Carnival of Tanabata. Alrighty, Neither one of these are looking pretty for slot 1, are they? Effective against all types. 12 or more key. 2 or more key shares obtained. 80%. Okay. He might actually be better slot 1. Oh, nope. I mean, it was still probably the better choice. But wow, did he take a lot of damage. It was still probably the better choice to put slot 1, but I did not expect him to take that much damage. Alrighty. Okay, so we're going to pop the Whis here. I don't know if it's enough, though. We might have to... Let's see. That's right. I don't know. Can we live this AoE? Oh, we can. Okay. 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 That's what I'm talking about. All right. Anakit, you still think it's stupid that Gogeta isn't supporting Earth Protecting Heroes, even though movie heroes, other teams could use the support, right? I definitely don't disagree with you there. That's right, Ichigo. Looks like that's what our big concern is going to be. It seems like with the Whis, defensively, we can get to a good position. But the question is, can we deal enough damage in the final phase here? That's the big question. This is true. There we go. That's helpful. But... What if we double Whis it, though? No, that wouldn't be good. That puts us in a tough position for the next turn. Alright, I think this is the play here. We have the Whis up. Ooh, oof. Alright, but we should live that. Okay, that's good. No, Veku's the wrong play. If we use Veku, we're not dealing damage, Ichigo. We use Veku, we lose out on a lot of damage. I don't think that's the play. I do think this is the play. Yep, okay, and then now he lives. Now we just gotta pray that with the Whis, he can at least tank the normals. I mean, if we were taking 100k pre-super, I think we should be okay post-super on a double super. Delta, no, it should be fixed. It should be fixed. The Gogeta black screen bug. So you should see now on the next turn. It's not bugged anymore. Yes. Okay. All right. We got this. All right. Let's use the active skill. All right. We get a nice little heal up here. Alrighty. Boom. We got it. Yes. Hey, yo, it actually worked. I can't believe we actually did it. Oh my goodness. That is insane. I didn't think we were actually going to pull that off. Let's go. All right. That, considering the team they gave us, that's actually quite impressive. I didn't think we were going to be able to pull that off. Even with the item, I'm actually amazed that we did pull that off with that team. That was insane. Oh, wow. Okay. Alrighty, so let's do another one. All right, so with that, we're going to take a break from the randomizer runs and pulling our hair out from that, and we're going to turn it over to you guys for a community built run. So the way this is going to work, same as always, you guys got to get decide on one lead for us, and you guys will help us build the team. Or actually, you know what? I'll make it fair. I'll make it easy. You guys don't have to deliberate and argue about the lead. We will spin for the leader only. And then you guys will help me build a team with that lead. So let's go ahead and, oop, that's the stream. We don't want that. So let's go ahead and let's clear this. All right. And let's spin our leader here, just the leader. Okay, there we go. All right, so our leader is Majin Vegeta. So that's our team here. And now let's go. So that is Pure Saiyans and what is it? Gifted Warriors and Corroded Body and Mind, right? Boop, boop, boop. Character. Teams. So let's replace the team. All right, so here we go. We'll let you guys deliberate out the team. So you guys are going to help us build a team. So we've got Pure Saiyans, Corroded Body, Mind, Gifted Warriors. Now, my only condition for helping us pick units is they have to be usable, meaning if the character has a condition that requires other units or a certain amount of other units, we have to ensure that we can meet that condition, right? So for example, these guys need to have a Majin Buu Saga ally, right, in order for us to swap. So you guys have to pick at least one Majin Buu Saga ally for me to use, for example. Another example would be like this, the Int Majin Vegeta. If you guys choose to go with him, right, he needs a Trunks to activate it. So unless you guys plan on picking Super Saiyan 3 Goku as our stage to beat, then you guys got to help me out and give me a Trunks unit, if that makes sense. Okay, so with that said, we're going to build this team. So checking in on the chat here. What do we got? Ichigo wants me to run Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Okay. All right, where is he at? Let's go. All right, so we got Ichigo's pick in there. Let's see. has to be the alt art. The thing is, my alt art is 55% and no hidden potential or super attack level up, or links for that matter. So we're going to go with our actual unit, especially if this is going to be a challenge run. Taiga, Majin Buu, and Bobbity, ally squad. Okay, Deborah, SCCA, Bobbity. Okay, so Tech, Deborah, there he is, and Int LR, Bobbity. Okay, good to go. We got it. LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku Daima on the team. Okay. He is only on the 170, but his attack buffs could prove useful. The only issue with that setup here is 4 or more Majin Buu Saga allies or all allies are extreme. Okay. All right, we're good. We can meet Deborah's condition. Okay. Chicken, and Yakon. You mean Pui Pui. Okay. I'll go with Pui Pui. I like Pui Pui. He's pretty cool. Okay, so this is our team then. Okay. Alrighty. So, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and... Alright, so chat. Now we have to head on over to the event screen. So we have a choice. All right, we can do any one of the following stages. We can do the Cell Max climactic battle. We can do the Triku, God Goku, or Vegeta. We can do any of the 3 fights here under this. All right, any of the returned red zones as well, which the Omega or the, where is it at? This one. We can also do any of the anniversary battles. So I did try randomizing the stage and it won't pull up any of the red zones for some reason. It's only going to like a few of the other stages. Alrighty. Okay, Delta Ryan saying God Goku fight. Taiga saying the Cell Max fight. Okay, I got a few people saying Cell Max fight. Okay, let's go. All right, let's do it. Let's try the new Cell Max fight with this team. This should be interesting. We got to kind of blitz them, don't we, though, right? Because we got to kill them by turn 4. Oh, we can't. No, we can't do this. That's right. It is limited to super types only. So okay, actually, we can't do this fight. Okay, so God Goku it is. All right, God Goku fight it is. Yeah, we can't do that fight with this team because you can't have extreme class units on the team. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go, I guess, Corroded Body and Mind, right? Would be the good one for this one. All right, and so this is our team here. And we got our Weesh. All right, let's do it.
All right, let's do this.
Ooh, okay, this is a tough setup here for turn 1. But I do still think we can manage this. All right, but we got to do this. Okay, Okay, so I guess the question is, can Vegeta tank the God Goku Super on turn 1? Okay. Oh, okay. I'll take a dodge. Thank you. No EX Super, though. It's alright. I mean, we still do get a stack, even without the EX Super, although I do prefer the stack we get with the EX Super. Plus, it does give us crit, too. Anakin, I didn't swap because I wanted the EX Super for the greater stack. All right, this is a little... okay, we do get the dodge. Okay, for this one, just for... Well, actually... This is a melee super, right? So Dabura can counter here. All right, let's do that. This is really not a good setup to have Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku hanging out in, but whatever. Yes, good job, Dabura. We trust in Dabura. That's right, Taiga. We did not counter the second one, but we did dodge it. I'll take that. We trust in Dabura. We take those. There we go. There we go. See, that's what I wanted. Why didn't the other one do that? There we go. We get the additional super. Excellent. All right, and now can we... Nah, dang. I was hoping we would get that slot 3 luck with the Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku and still proc the EX Super, even though we did not get the extra key. Well, that's okay. I think we can still make this work. Alrighty. %90 damage reduction right now. Do you think he can live slot 1 super? You know what? I kind of want to see if he can. I have a feeling he can't, but I kind of want to see if he can here. Kind of want to see what happens here. I don't think he can, but let's see what happens. 90% damage reduction. Oof. Oh, yeah. No, he's going to die here. I should have put him in slot 2. Ichigo, you failed me. Oh, wow. Lol. Okay. Color me impressed. Well, that means post-super we could potentially double-digit tank this. Okay, maybe not double digits. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see here. I'm actually kind of curious. Okay, the normal, but what about the super? I'm actually kind of curious now. Let's go. No way. No freaking way did that just happen. That is insane. That is incredible. All right, let's go into the standby here. Let's grab that with Majin Vegeta. Let's grab that here. Let's grab that with Deborah. There we go. That is actually insane. That is actually wild. Now, we're probably going to use the Whis on the next turn because I don't foresee him living anything this turn. But let's see. Let's see what happens here. Wait, I wasn't paying attention. Did we get the EX Super? I don't think so, since we're not critting, huh? There we go, Deborah. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Alrighty. Alright, let's use the EX Super here. Alrighty, let's do that. There we go, beautiful. Alright, let's pop that with Goku. Now, can he live here? I don't think so. I don't think he lives, so I'm just going to go ahead and use the Whis. I'm pretty sure if a crit lands on the Goku, he's dead, so I'm just going to use the Whis. If they were normal super attacks, I think I wouldn't worry as much, but since they are crits, or crit normals rather, I'm a little worried. There we go. Maybe he could have survived. Both the attacks ended up here. You think so, Ichigo? Okay, maybe that's just me not having enough faith in him. Yeah, maybe that's just me not having enough faith in him. I was also kind of worried that he would super slot 3. There we go. Honestly, not that bad. Alrighty, so Pui, let me see something here. Okay, as the first attacker in turn, great chance of blah 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 blah. Damage reduction rate and 40%. So what? We have when 4 more Majin Buu Saga allies are on the team, right? So, which we do have. So he's got 10%. If we put him in the first slot, he's got 50% plus his 30%. All right, so let's do the active here. Yeah, okay. We could potentially build this up more. We still got another turn with him. Okay. All right, moment of truth here. There we go. All right, we get the dodge. We get the dodge. There we go. Maybe we should have stayed in Majin Vegeta. Maybe we should have put Int Majin Vegeta in front and switch in Fizz and put him in slot 2. But then we wouldn't have gotten the support, which I guess is helping. Okay, where's my 713% attack, man? Oof. Alrighty. Seriously? This is awful. Okay, what if we do this? No? No? Okay. How about we do that? Still not better. Alright, we're gonna have to roll with that. Okay, we might be dead here. We might be dead here. Okay, unless we get real lucky with Deborah. Might have been better to put Deborah in slot 2. Ugh. Seriously, that's what it feels like. He was just like, nah, not today, bro. Can we live the crit super, though? What's terrible about... No. Oh, okay, I'll take a dodge. Okay, not the second one, though. See, what's terrible about that is if we had gotten the EX super with the key, he'd have been dead. Oh, we do live. Okay. I gotta stop underestimating my units. Okay, good to go. Diamond Goku finishes it up then. And now he gets the EX super. Really? 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 Alrighty, and boom. Ta-da! Okay, there we go. Standby, finish it. Now I'm glad I didn't use the standby last turn. Well, actually, if we did use it, he would have been dead on the Majin Vegeta hit. So, no K. Well, yeah, that's pretty good. I am curious, though, Ichigo. I may want to test AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku out on my own here. Because you say he can live that. I'm not convinced he can, but maybe we need to test that out. Alrighty. Okay, so we're going to wrap this live stream up with one last run here. Let's do... We're going to wrap it up here with Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I told you we did use Birdku on a run earlier. So for this one, I want to use Metal Cooler's team. Where is it? Where's my Metal Cooler? I swear I just saw him. Am I crazy? Oh yeah, here it is. All right, let's use our Metal Cooler team here. Let's swap off these guys for Terrifying Conquerors. And let's bring in maybe Golden Frieza or Fizz Cooler. Either one of those could work. I think Golden Frieza is the choice. Let's go with Golden Frieza. I do kind of like this setup. Okay. All right. So with that, is it this one? Wicked Bloodline, 10% in battle. Yes, this one. Okay. So let's go ahead and, or actually not that. We want this one. There we go. All right, let's do it. So we're going to finish it off with the last run against Super Saiyan 3 Goku, just to test out the STR cooler. Thank you, Ichigo, for dropping the Discord link in the comments. Appreciate it. All right, not the craziest turn one setup, but it's workable. So let's put that there. There we go. All right, see you later, Ichigo. Cell Max going to replace Golden Frieza? No, because Cell Max is not on Metal Cooler's team. All right, see you later, Taiga. All right, there we go. We're going to get an additional with... Yeah, there we go. Good job, King Colt. We get... Oh, dang. I was going to say, we're going to get the triple here. Perfect. All right. Okay, so let's grab that. Let's grab that with Cooler, and then we'll send off the Golden Frieza. I do imagine that between Cooler and Metal Cooler, we're probably going to finish. I don't even think Golden Frieza is going to attack. Hopefully Metal Cooler doesn't end up killing, though. That's a very distinct possibility. Oh, no. Okay, he's good. There we go. There we go. We're going to buff up those coolers. All right. 37 million coming out the gate. It's always funny watching his turn 1 to turn 2 performance. Like, the jump he does is insane. Yeah, that sounds about right. Of course he doesn't crit. What about on the additional super? Okay, we crit on that one. There we go. We crit on that one. So we just couldn't crit on the big one, the one that mattered. There we go. Alrighty, nice setup there. Ooh, okay, this is going to be real good for Metal Cooler. So I'm actually going to take that. I'm going to grab that with him. And then this will allow, there we go, the tech orbs there for Turles to get his full passive up. Oh, okay. We're just gonna not dodge here. I mean, I know I didn't go for the AJ. Okay, we're good. I was gonna say, I know I didn't go for the AJL orbs, but still. Excellent. Oh, we're just not gonna do supers today. That's the plan. Okay, fair, Anakin. If he crit, he wouldn't have been able to get that last build. You're giving him too much credit. You're giving him too much credit. But all right, whatever. It worked out. Very nice. All right. Let's go with that for the attack lowering. And then I guess we'll take that. And then we'll heal up with Tim. Well, it's yeah, like I said, it's always funny watching the major jump that happens with Cooler between turn 1 and turn 2. There we go. We actually get the dodge this time. Although we did grab the tech orb, so he is attack lowered. So that's helpful. Oh, 2. Excellent. One more. Oof. There we go. There we go. There's those crits. There it is. Excellent. Okay, so I think we're fully built up now. There we go. 69 million. So I think we're fully built up now with both coolers. Now, what would be ideal is if we... okay, so we might end up giant forming. Yeah, we're gonna end up burning one of our cooler giant forms. There we go. Okay, extra super crit. Yes. Okay. Okay, we might be good then, because I know King Cold can kill here. There it is, buddy. All right. Am I crazy, or is King Cold just like the best banner unit we've gotten this year? Am I crazy? Okay. All right, so let's use that. Let's grab that. And then let's burn the Golden Frieza active. So let's say we get a full protection here. See, most people like to use Deborah here instead of Golden Frieza, but honestly, I feel like Golden Frieza does a little bit better. Right? I feel like Golden Frieza, I feel like he just synergizes a little more with the team. And plus he benefits, well, I guess they both benefit from the supports, but still. $85 mil. See, we could have done better. Like, I swear when I run Beast Gohan, I get all the attacks in slot 1. So it makes it hard to use his active. But when I run Golden Frieza, I can't ever get attacks before slot 3 to be able to take full advantage of his target. It's kind of crazy. All right, here we go. So first Metal Cooler army popping off here. This is actually nice because now we're going to have a free turn with LR Cooler to not have to worry about any damage. So that's actually, honestly, not the worst thing ever. All right, so I guess we just start grabbing things here. So what I want to try to set up, though, is the STR orbs. for metal cooler. So if it means we have to sacrifice some attacks with the army here, I do want to set up the SDR orbs for LR cooler. So now if we get real lucky, well, we can actually proc a couple of turns of the cooler giant form, because if you actually get all 4 turns, he ends up doing a crazy amount of damage. It's not often you get all 4 turns, but I've been having a string of luck where I only get 2 turns. So maybe we'll get lucky this one and actually proc more. All right, there we go. Like I said, I want to set up those SDR orbs so that way we get the added support bonus on the next round. $29 million. Excellent. There we go. One more. And now the slot 3. Okay, so moment of truth. Are we going to get that additional super or additional giant form turn? We do not. All right, that's fine. No big deal. All right, let's do that number so we get the bonus. Okay, let's tack on. There we go. We get the support buff, and then now we do Turles's domain. Alrighty. Does that say 7 million? That does say 7 million. Holy crap. Alright. You piece of crap. Ah, cooler, man. I have a love-hate relationship with this unit. Literally, how hard is it to just crit? I've got this dude max crit, by the way. Watch Tech Metal Cooler outdamage him, too. $104 million. All right, at least crit on this one. This is a big super. Can you crit on this one? Thank you. Alrighty. So let's see how we handle the rest of these supers. We get a crit. Excellent. You know, he should have had like guaranteed crit or something on the active skill turn. That would have been nice. Oh, we're just not going to do any extra supers, are we? Oh, we're really not. We're really not. We really just said one super and we're done. Good God, man. I really do not like SDR Cooler. Jesus. Okay, here we go. Alrighty, Turles wraps it up for us, doing actual damage. Alrighty, so there it is. Like I said, I really wanted to test out SDR Cooler. Haven't really had a chance to use him. Like I said, we were on vacation for a week, so I was able to easy AM, but not really test him out all that much. So kind of glad I was able to get that done there. Not bad. His numbers look pretty, but unfortunately, I have terrible luck with those crits. I got a max crit, too. That's the worst part. Alrighty, so, guys, that is it for our Sunday evening live stream. Had a lot of fun with the challenges, honestly, despite them giving us some ridiculous challenges with the randomizer. Some of them were pretty fun, to be completely honest. Even though we didn't win that first challenge, it was still pretty cool. We came pretty close. The couple challenges after that were interesting and fun, and of course, you guys gave us a fun little run there with the God Goku fight, so appreciate that. So that's it for the live stream, guys. We go catch you guys next week, where we will be bringing back the Leaf Green live stream, and we'll alternate between Dokkan and Pokemon every week. So that's it for the stream, guys. Catch y'all next week. Good night, everyone, and aloha.